listen. Hello? Hello? I'm really lost this time. I don't know how I'm going to find my way around. At least I have something nice to look at. Honestly, all these murals and the statues are an absolute wonder. Well, so many wonders never cease. Absolutely marvelous. I mean, look at you, the craftsmanship. I can hardly conceive an artist creating something so lovely. Something as lovely as you, for sure. Guess it's not all bad. Look at you. Absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. You're real. I apologize. You frightened me. Hey, how come you didn't say something earlier? You just want to see what I would do. That doesn't seem fair. Here I am, lost in the castle. And yet, you're here laughing at me. I guess it is pretty silly. I apologize, I didn't mean to invade your personal space or anything. I honestly thought you were a statue. I've come across quite a few on my way around. I just thought you were, a really splendid one, to be honest. Do you not feel comfortable talking to me? I understand I'm a stranger. I don't hold it against you. Oh. You don't normally enjoy talking to people in general. That's fine. I don't mind at all. You can keep your peace and quiet to yourself. In fact, you kind of remind me of someone. Someone I miss quite dearly, if I'm being honest. He's just as quiet and, I guess, silly as you are. Not in a mean way or a negative way, no, not that. He's a hero in my eyes. And I'm assuming you're one as well. Are you a god or one of the chosen? Of course you are. I mean, no wonder I thought you were a statue. I mean, someone so regal, such as yourself. So awe-inspiring. Of course you must be one of the chosen. And I must say, King Raru chose quite well. You look like you can hold your own. I'm not bothering you, am I? I assume you're in this part of the castle because you wanted some peace and quiet. Or you wish to relax. That makes sense. I myself got lost, if that wasn't obvious. Though, why do you look so down? Do you mind if I got closer to you? Thank you. Let's see here. Did you get hurt by chance? I mean, it's only a little obvious. Was this during training? Are you worried about the upcoming battle? I can understand being stressed. But I bet you're doing absolutely everything that you can to make sure that you're prepared. How do I know? Just hunch. If you would like, and tell me if I'm overstepping, I know we just met, but would you allow me to take care of you? Please have no fear. I I promise not to judge you. Everyone is allowed a moment of weakness or feeling nervous or down. I think that's just human nature, human or not. I've met plenty of Koron, Sora. They all have the same feelings. And I absolutely promise I do have quite a lot of experience patching people up. That friend I mentioned earlier, kind of quiet, blonde, he happens to get himself into quite a lot of skirmishes, battles, mishaps. So I do have a lot of experience patching him up. So I have no place to judge. Would you allow me to help you? Wonderful, okay. No, you don't have to get up. Just sit there, relax. Let me go see if I can hunt down something that might help. It's no bother at all. You could never be a bother. Again, you are entitled to feel a bit stressed, overworked. Wonderful, okay. I'll be right back. Don't move and don't worry. Okay, I'm back. I think first what we're going to do is try to clean out those cuts. That's okay. I'll do my best to be gentle. Okay, you got me. This isn't completely selfless on my part. A lot of people have been a little skittish of me. I'm not really sure why. I guess I do understand I'm a stranger after all. But I'm hoping that you'll allow me to ask you a few questions. I want to learn everything I can while I'm here. About the Zonai, about the culture, everything. So, since I'm helping you out, would you help me as well? Thank you. Though, feel free to not answer any of my questions, alright? I don't mind if I'm getting too personal. I told you I do have experience on cleaning wounds. It's okay. Just be nice and still for me. Were you training with the other heroes? You were. Of course you were. I happen to see you all from time to time, though never this close. If it's any worth, I think you're doing a marvelous job. And I'm so sorry if you feel overwhelmed and stressed. I think that no matter what happens at the end of the day, at the end of the battle, I think as long as you tried your best, that's all that matters. Also, if you stand up for exactly what you believe in, I think that makes everything worth it, don't you? Of course it does. I'm sorry if you feel this burden is too great. Though, I bet the king chose you for a reason specifically. He seems to have a pretty good head on his shoulders. So, of course, he would pick someone so lovely as you. Strong of the mind, strong of the body. I don't think you could have ever picked better. And that goes for all the heroes. I sound wise. Why do you say that? Well, I happen to know a lot about duty and obligations and at least here, I don't have as much on my plate. Back home, where I'm from, when I'm from, I have a lot more to deal with. But it does my heart good knowing that I have people like you who are protecting me. I wish there was something more I could do. No, you don't have to worry if you're doing enough. I personally think you're doing just the right amount. In fact, I applaud you coming over here and taking a break when you know you need it. And allowing someone to help. I know that can be quite hard asking for help. But I think you've done such a marvelous job so far. There, I think those look pretty good. Nice and clean. Let me go grab a towel to help dry you off a bit. Okay, hold still for me. Just gonna gently wipe. Let me know if I'm being too rough, alright? Do I miss home? Unfortunately, I do. It's a little scary not knowing when or how I'll get back. But being here isn't all bad. Though everyone has been slightly nervous around me, most of everyone has been quite kind, especially the Queen. Taking me under her wing. Though it doesn't change the fact that I miss home. Do you miss yours? Yeah, I assume so. But it must be an honor to be able to help the king personally. I think you're quite brave. Doing everything that you do, day in and day out. Honestly, you do remind me of someone. Do I wish to go back home to him? I think I would like that, though we haven't always seen eye to eye. I'm pretty sure he thinks the world of me, at least. Makes me feel a bit sad knowing that I haven't always felt the same. No, you're doing quite well. Thank you for being so still. Hopefully I've been gentle enough for you. Honestly, it's a pleasure being able to help. Most of the time I don't really get a chance to do much. Being new in this land, of course. How does that feel? Good. I think it's looking better already. Who would have thought getting lost would lead me to you? That's right. I'm going to put some ointment on those cuts specifically, just to make sure that nothing gets inflamed. I would hate it if you started to feel even slightly poorly, especially if there was something I could do to help that. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone you needed my help. Though, again, I don't think it's a bad thing to ask for it. My friend back home, Well, let's see. He is a bit savage, if I'm being honest. He likes being out in the wild more than being indoors. But he's very kind, very strong, very brave. And he too likes to do everything himself, but I don't think it's because he doesn't enjoy asking for help. I think it's more the fact that he's never needed to ask for it. In fact, that's something I had to learn along the way, asking him for help. And he is quite giving. And you know, I see a lot of that in you. I really do. Honestly, the king couldn't have picked better. That's right, the ointment. Hold on one moment. There we are. Now this shouldn't hurt, alright? But try to hold nice and still for me. Just gonna gently place this along the first cut. I have to say, you seem to be a better patient than him. The one from back home. That's for sure. Okay. Now a little bit over here. Now make sure this stays on, alright? Let it work its magic. Yes, I got this from the Queen Sonia. Again, she's quite lovely. Very kind. I hope one day to be someone just like her. Someone fearless, but just as kind. I am. Well, thank you. I certainly try. Over here, above your eyebrow. I told you it wouldn't hurt. Questions? Of course I have questions for you. But I promised I would help first. And always remember, you can always not answer any of the questions I ask you. You're entitled to your secrets and your personal life. I bet you have to give a lot of yourself in the position that you are in. Being a hero and in the spotlight must be very hard. Can understand why you're stressed. But never forget you were chosen for a reason. Never let anyone tell you differently. Perfect. Alright, are you ready to answer my questions? Or are you feeling a bit too tired? I know this might not be the exact time and place. It's not a bother. Wonderful, okay. I've been taking as many notes as I can since I've arrived here. Honestly, I find you all so fascinating. Alright. Now can you tell me your name? Perfect. Wonderful. And I was going to ask for your occupation, but I already know that one as well. Hero. Chosen. And how long have you been here in the capital? Okay. Perfect. And how do you feel about Zonai? Do you find them helpful? Really, you find them helpful? Amazing. No, I don't have anything like that where I'm from. No. That's why I'm trying to learn as much as I can. Do you have a favorite construct? Something you find Most helpful. Oh. That does seem quite useful. Any others? No, we just use horses where I'm from. But horses are quite lovely companions, if I do say so myself. I once knew of this one particular horse. Of course mine, but there was one named Epona. Brown with white nose. Absolutely lovely. So sweet. She always came when she was cold. I must live somewhere quite far away. I guess you can say that. Now, this might be a bit personal, but what do you enjoy doing when you are not training? Any hobbies? How do you like to spend your free time? Why do I ask? Well, I want to see how it differs from person to person compared to my home to yours. I mean, all information is good information, wouldn't you say? Okay. Anything else? Fishing. I enjoy fishing as well. Are you a good cook? Splendid. Me, not so much. I don't really have the time nor the energy to always cook. It's quite embarrassing, really. Do you have a favorite food? A favorite dish? You're fond of baked apples. I know someone else who's quite fond of that as well. Now, this one might be a bit personal, might not. Do you have a particular weapon of choice? Do you like arrows, clubs, swords, spears? Interesting. The hero I know, he uses a great many things. He's actually quite adept at almost all weapons that I know of. I've even seen him use a stick. Quite amazing, though he does have a habit of breaking them. It's his cross to bear. Strong. I guess you could say that, yes. Now, last but not least, where is your favorite place to go? Here in the castle or out in the world? Interesting. Me? Oh, well, back home, there used to be this tree not far from where I lived. Very large tree. And the hero and I would enjoy going around there, looking at flowers, enjoying the sunshine. I wonder where he is now. I hope he's alright. Silly me. I'm sure he's fine. Well, thank you for allowing me to ask you questions. I understand you're not very fond of talking, but It's been hard to make friends. Here, I mean. And even back there, if I'm being honest. I'm not usually in the position to make a lot of friends. So, thank you for allowing me to spend time with you. No, I told you it's not a bother. Thank you for allowing me to take care of you. Like I said, it was an honor. Will I see you around? I don't want to take you away from your duties or anything, but it would be nice to spend more time with you. It makes me feel less lonely, that's true, but if I'm being honest, it makes me feel less homesick. You really do remind me of him. I can. Thank you. You have to go. Oh, no, I understand. All right, left or right? Okay, this way. Wonderful. No, I really appreciate you helping me out, of course.